Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops at Great Millstone. In peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one The Death Penalty. The Death Penalty. Call halal, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal, Yimla, Allahayanawa, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And something that's on my spirit, and as the title reads, the Death Penalty. This will be straight to the point. Not going to make this too long, but, you know, Donald Trump told you, if he was re-elected, that he was going to accelerate and also expand and bring back these death penalties. And I want to read, looking in the headlines, but I want to read just a piece of this article, get the quick meat off the bones, and get straight to the point. But in Isaiah the 19th chapter, Isaiah 19:4, it tells you that the Lord is going to appoint a fierce king, a fierce ruler over Egypt, man. And we know the U.S., this is the second Egypt, spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. And Trump is that fierce king. He's signing all these executive orders. He's targeting you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And he wants to go to war. But this is all through the spirit of the Lord, of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. You see. But let me get this quick article real quick. And this is down there in South Carolina, but it says and this is off the NPR, the news. It says a firing squad tried to shoot a prisoner in the heart. They missed. Autopsy indicates a firing squad. It says a South Carolina man executed last month by firing squad. See? By firing squad may have suffered for an extended period of time before dying because shooters largely missed his heart. An autopsy commissioned by the state shows. It says Michael Mahdi died on April 11th, and Michael Mahdi, he was he went to prison for he was convicted of killing an off-duty police officer, and he chose to be executed, through the firing squad. And this is the second, prisoner down there in South Carolina to be killed by a firing squad. You see? And or chose to go out by the firing squad. It's because we know you have the lethal injections, but this the firing squad is only expanded only into 5 states here in the U.S., which I think is Mississippi, Oklahoma, Utah, just to name a few. And I forgot the other 2. But Trump's trying to expand this, but it says Michael Mahdi died on April 11th after being shot by a 3-person firing squad. But an autopsy but an autopsy revealed 2 wounds on his chest, not 3. None of the bullets hit his heart directly, as it's supposed to happen during the execution. Instead, the wounds caused damage to his liver and other internal organs and allowed his heart to keep beating. Pathologists say the injuries likely caused the prisoner's pain and suffering while he was still conscious. See? So, the point being is, you know, um, Trump's trying to expand and bring back these cutthroat execution death penalties, to accelerate this, because even um, the death penalty is legal in 28 states right now, but he's trying to make this all legal in all 51 or 50 states, 51 states. And he's also, bringing, trying to pass that all drug dealers. If you were out here slinging dope, slinging drugs, that Donald Trump is trying to put you to death through execution. See, and we know that Muammar Gaddafi, used to televise, citizens, bringing them and putting them through confessions on TV and putting them to death through execution, watching them being hanged. That's what Donald Trump is trying to bring to this place, the U.S. See, the Lord. See, all this is coming because the Lord gonna put something on your mind, Jake. All of this is on the table right now, and like Donald Trump said, these judges are trying to block him, but they're full court press to bring all of this these decrees out. But let me go here, man. Let me go here. See, this is why the Lord said this ain't your rest, Jake. And a lot of our people are just hard headed. They're gonna find out the hard way. All the torturing, the execution, all of that. This is coming. Let me go here, Ezekiel, because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you tell our people this, they like to mock and laugh and crack jokes and think that you're crazy. But what did the Lord say? Because it tell you in Revelation, the 6th chapter, that the Lord, that power was given unto him to take peace from the earth. You see? And who was that? Esau, Edom, the so-called white folks, because they're in power, they're in rulership, they dictate policy. And that Donald Trump ain't playing, man. Ultimately, the Lord. Ezekiel 12. Ezekiel 12 and I'll go here. Ezekiel 12 and 22, and it reads, it says, "Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel?" It says, saying the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth. Because this is what our people they mock and laugh and think this sounds stupid. That's just only happening for a minute. You're having a bad day. They like to crack jokes and think this is a joke. But it says the days are prolonged and every vision faileth. We keep reading you to these scriptures and telling you on what the Lord, thus saith the Lord, and they keep, when is it going to happen? You keep saying that's going to happen, but I don't see it. Yeah, that happened to a couple of people, but you're saying everybody, and that's not doing this and not seeking the Lord, just being mockers, man. The days are prolonged and every vision faileth. It says 23. It says, "Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel." And Israel is a people before a place. It says, "But say unto them, the days are at hand." See, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. 24. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. 25. For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. It shall no more be prolonged. For in your days, what days? These days, Jake. It says, O rebellious house, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. The Lord said he's not holding back his word no more. He not holding back. This is why you're seeing all this stuff accelerating. You know, all these unrighteous decrees, you know, these rumors of wars and missile strike. You got war in India and Pakistan. You got war in Ukraine, Russia. You got war in the Middle East. You know, you got all of this stuff that's going on, man. You know, food shortages, inflation, you know, crime, you know, deportation, mass deportation. You know, let me go here. Let me close out. Let me close out with this. Let me stay in Ezekiel.